Hello and welcome to IDDTalks. My name is Anastasia Lavrina and now I am joined by Mr. Samad Seyidov, Member of Parliament and the Chairman of the Milli Majlis Committee on International Relations and Interparliamentary Ties. Warm welcome to IDDTalks.
Thank you for having me today. That's a great pleasure to see you again and to answer your questions about the region and the world. Thank you very much again.
Thank you very much for being with us. Mr. Seyidov, 5 years after the victory in the patriotic war, Azerbaijan restored its territorial integrity. How would you define Azerbaijan's new political identity? Has the country moved from the role of a regional actor to a global voice, shaping the agenda of peace, reconstruction, and justice?
It's a great question. Thank you very much. And as you know, we are on the eve of the Victory Day celebration. And the main question, and there is really very important to understand that nothing more important than establishing the peace, the real, sustainable, durable peace in the region. And the question is how far we have advanced in this issue, how far Armenia and Azerbaijan has been able to move forward in establishing this durable peace. With Azerbaijan, actually, everything is okay. We, within 5 years, have done great job. Of course, we are going to do much more in the future, and that's obvious. But the question is not only about Azerbaijan. The question is also about Armenia. And as I said, if with Azerbaijan everything is clear regarding Armenia, we have some serious questions, especially taking into consideration that situation in Armenia is not so predictable. There are different political currents in Armenia, some of them very dangerous, unpredictable, and even revanchist. And we hope that the current leadership of Armenia will be able to win the forthcoming elections next year. But actually, nobody knows and nobody can predict the future of Armenia, again, because of unpredictability of the situation. And that's why, from this point of view, I think really very important to take into account the peace deal actually not signed but initialed in Washington, D.C. in the 8th of August this year under the auspices of President Trump. I think that was historic event and which completely changed the attitudes toward the region and created some, as my president said, a miracle in front of our eyes. And now we are dreaming of peace, which becoming actually reality. Our dreams can I hope in nearest future will become a reality.
Mr. Seyidov, you mentioned the situation in Armenia, and I would like to bring your attention to a very important point. Armenia is set to receive its first shipment of Russia wheat through Azerbaijan, the first such transit in over 3 decades. How significant is this step in terms of the peace development in between of two countries?
It's a great gesture, actually, from our president to the peace in the region. And we withdraw all restrictions to deliver the goods to Armenia. And we can see how process is really going on in the right direction, because immediately we got a positive reaction from Armenia also. The Prime Minister of Armenia said that Armenia is ready to open the trackway from Turkey to Azerbaijan, which is another vivid example that we are on the right track. And I hope we will be able to manage this situation. But unfortunately, as I can see, again, we can see some attempts to interfere, to disrupt this peaceful developments in the region. But again, you're absolutely right. The latest development, and especially the last decision to withdraw all restrictions in order to deliver the goods from Russia or from Central Asia, doesn't matter from where, through Azerbaijan to Armenia. That's a great decision, and that's really very helpful for future peace deal between Azerbaijan and Armenia.
Absolutely. You're speaking about the interests of the third powers who are willing to continue the presence in the region of the South Caucasus. And as global powers compete, especially for influence across the middle corridor, what steps should Azerbaijan take to preserve its sovereignty, enhance economic security, and remain the main connector between East and West?
Also, very important question, and that's essential one. From our side, we have done it. We actually, the road directly to our borders is being built. I mean, the railroad is being built, which is great, and we have been waiting the reaction from Armenian side. I have heard that's official actually also, that delegation from the United States of America already came to Armenia, and the negotiations are going on between Armenia and the United States of America. The ball on the side of Armenia, and we hope they will be able to manage this situation, because this is also very important. But at the same time, as I said, that's not only question about Azerbaijan and Armenia. With Azerbaijan and Armenia, maybe it sounds a bit strange. Everything is going in the right direction, but some attitudes toward the region, especially toward the Trump road or Zangezur, doesn't matter how you're going to call this historic road between Azerbaijan and Armenia, can create some suspicious. You are right, because I don't know, Anastasia, maybe you have heard very strange and in some cases a little bit funny hamburger paradox. The hamburger paradox means that everybody loves hamburger, but nobody eat it in a way it was cooked. Before eating, we usually smash it a little bit and created chaos inside the hamburger, not only for fitting it to our mouths, but to create chaos inside the ingredients. And we are, together with Armenia, like hamburger, actually. We are so attractive, we are so delicious that some forces, some group of people, some circles try to smash us and try to create chaos within the so-called social ingredients in societies. And that's really paradox, because being an attractive, they try to create imperfection in a perfect situation, which is unbelievable, but that's true, because perfection is very attractive, but perfection is not satisfied then. If we're talking about satisfaction, we have to be, it sounds a bit strange, we have to be imperfect, and we have to be smashed. We have to have chaos within the society. That's a paradox of hamburger, but that's really very interesting. And this situation we can see just now here, because everything is going in the right direction between Armenia and Azerbaijan. Under the auspices of United States of America, we can do much more than we have done in the past. We can see the growing prestige of Azerbaijan on the world arena. Sharm el-Sheikh meeting, that's another vivid example of that, where our president became a center of communication with the leaders of our other states. But we have to take into consideration, we have to take into account that unfortunately there are some circles, there are some countries, group of people who have different attitudes toward Azerbaijan, who try to disrupt this peaceful process, who try to create some obstacles and these intentions, they try to show who is a master in the region.
Yes, indeed. The war in between of Armenia and Azerbaijan in 2020 changed the reality in the South Caucasus and affected the foreign policy of Azerbaijan. You are a chair of the friendship group of Azerbaijan and the United States of America, and as you already mentioned, the changes since August 8th, when two countries agreed on a document with the participation of the President of the United States, Donald Trump, in Washington. In your view, how has Azerbaijan's decisive stance influenced its foreign policy, and especially in cooperation with the United States of America?
It's very fresh information, exclusive information for you. Within a couple of days, the delegation from the Parliament is going to be in the United States of America in Washington, D.C., under the leadership of your humble servant, together with the prominent members of the Parliament. We are going to see our friends and colleagues from Congress, from Senate, and we are going to discuss the future of our relationship with the United States of America. And that's really very good, because we, Anastasia, we gone through the most difficult period of time of our relations. We have relations with the United States of America. I mean, the period of time when Mr. Biden was in power in the United States of America. We lost everything, actually, and now time has come to return to the stage where we are able to understand that we are a reliable partner for United States of America, and United States of America is a reliable partner for Azerbaijan. And from this point of view, as a chair of the friendship group with the United States of America, I will do my best for that, because we dreamed of that and we strive for that, because America is a leading country in the world, and especially the current leadership of the United States of America is so valuable for us, because we share the same values. And I think that the number of trips to the United States of America will grow. And I think not only parliamentarians, officials, ministers, civil society representatives also, maybe you in future also will be in the United States of America, and you will be able to present your work, new piece of art, which you are always presented to the audience in the right and fantastic way.
Mr. Seyidov, thank you. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you, Anastasia. That was really a pleasure to speak with you.